So one of my homies, you know, he gang bang. I tell him come to. This was my. I did. What show was that? I think it was I took the movie Coming to America and I made it a play. It was the Coming to America. I did it at the Regency West.
Okay.
So, bro, gang bang, heavy gang bang. I'm like, bro, you know, you never come to none of my shows. He like, bro, you already know the situation. You know what I'm saying? I can't, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, but you my boy, you support me. And he was like, but it's poetry, bro. And I'm like, nigga, you know that's not. Just
like
come.
don't play me.
Yeah,
Come
he
get
like
exposed.
he was like,
quick.
I really can't see what's finna go down. Holla, like you talk about, I don't fuck with poetry, my nigga. Like I'm like, bro, I'm trying to tell you. So the bro come right. One of the pieces I had it's called Junior, but it's some it's L.A. street driven.
Right,
you know what I'm saying. So while I'm doing the poem and the little rap that's in it, bro, low key yelling out his hood. You can hear it in the video, right? You know what I'm saying? But when the show was over or whatever, right, bro walked up to me. He like, nigga. He like, man, I never thought I could see poetry like that. He was like, every time somebody say poetry, you know what I be thinking, Holla? And I'm like, nigga, I tried to tell you, like, you know what type of nigga I am. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He was like, bro, every time, just let me know when the show, come to all my shows now.
Before we start, big shout out to our sponsors, Foreign Attitude. If it ain't foreign, it's boring. So if you want to clothe the line that you feel good in, you look good in, come shop with us. ForeignAttitude.com. We're not defined by society standards. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We got another episode. This one, I've been waiting on this one. This one been cooking in the books for a minute. You feel me? But before we start, make sure y'all like, subscribe. Pause the video right now. Like, subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications. You feel me? But today's episode, is fitting because I want to talk about how to control the crowd. You feel me? And we have none other than Mr. Tuff Crowd himself, Holla. I was about to say the Don, but you know.
You put the Don on there, man. I ain't mad at you. What's up, y'all?
What's going on, man?
Yeah, man, I'm chilling, man. Just it's a blessing to be alive,
hey,
brother.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
you blessing my podcast today, bro. It's like,
appreciate it, man.
It's
appreciate
real,
it.
man, because I definitely been seeing your works all over. Definitely know a few people who you've been working with.
Okay.
But just your creativity. I'm a creative.
Appreciate it, brother.
I'm a creative, like
right.
for sure. So to see you do what you do and to that level of excellence, though, you feel me?
Appreciate
it's like, man. It's crazy to me, man. So without further notice, I want you to introduce yourself. Tell them like where you from for those who don't know. You feel me?
My name is Holla. My full name is Michael Anthony Holla Williams. Holla not in there, but for my son's name in there. I'm from South Central LA. I always like to say South Central Watts because it's kind of, you know what I'm saying, they coincide together. I went to Lock High, Gompers Middle School. From the East Side. I used to rhyme years ago. I just celebrated my 10-year anniversary as a poet and as a writer. So that means about 20 years ago when I was rapping. So I started off rapping. Right now I'm a writer, poet, director, producer, and actor, and I do a little rapping here and there, man. Yeah.
You know it's crazy because I seen somewhere where you used to rap at first, right? Mm-hmm. But my talent is writing. Like I'm a writer. Mm-hmm. But for somebody, I always used to say like poetry. For me to switch that to poetry, but I don't feel like I convey it right. But where
you don't feel it's the same?
Nah,
no,
I don't.
I didn't mean.
No,
I
but
didn't
no,
mean to finish the question, though, so
I don't feel it's the same.
Okay.
Because I just feel like those are form of expressions. Mine is writing, some is painting, some is poetry, some is rapping. Uh-huh. But I guess it's the cadence and stuff, like how you spit it. So where did that come? Like where you switched to be like, I'm about to go.
You know what's crazy? I like the fact of the poetry cadence because, like, except for like new rap, low key kind of be off beat.
Right,
but
right,
before
right,
that,
right.
you know, niggas was rhyming on beat. Only people that used to kind of have delay flow, I would say Freeway. And before that, I'm trying to figure out who low key had the bars where they came a little later than they were supposed to.
Right.
But when I be watching niggas on Funk Master Flex going off with the nigga named Simba and
I
niggas
knew
be
you was
going
about to
off,
say,
like,
I just was listening to
or
the
just
stuff.
anybody
Yeah.
niggas that go off. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like, or even when I'm watching Sway and they be having the 5 beats of death,
Right,
I feel
right.
like if I went on there and Sway was like, "Oh nigga, you said you was a rapper," I feel like I probably wouldn't hit, right?
Right.
But if the nigga said no beat, I don't
You
care
go
who in the
off.
room. I'm a salt niggas getting sauced. Cause like that that rapping shit, that beat, bro. So like when I got introduced, so it's crazy. Like I used to rap on a party line, right?
Oh, wow,
Dead ass. I learned how to rap on a party line. This
I
true
feel,
story.
I feel like some of my followers go know the party line in the loop.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
just-
No, I'm saying like my right-handed guy, bro. I'm not this true story. I learned how to rap on the party line. And this shorty I used to mess with, her name was Spiffy. Shout out to Spiffy. If you see that, I ain't seen her in years. But
Right.
she was like a cool, known poet at the Poetry Lounge. The Poetry Lounge is probably like 20 years old now. But at this time, it was probably like 2 years old.
Right.
And she was known at the Poetry Lounge. And I used to always tell her, when I hear her poetry, I'd be like, man, you'll be an amazing rapper. And
Right,
she'll
right.
always tell me, you'll be an amazing poet. And I used to be like, man, I ain't fucking with no poetry. I'm a rapper. You know what I'm saying?
Don't play me,
yeah. So when the rap didn't work out like that, and I ended up going back to Southwest, I had bars already. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
I didn't
right.
know like haikus, entendres. I didn't know none of that shit. So when I got with my professor, Mr. Coward, and I wrote like a thing we had to do for the day,
What subject?
I did it. He started with I am. And he just wanted us to write 5 sentences.
No, what subject was the class?
Oh,
The
it was
professor?
this was play production. So I took beginning acting, playwriting, and play production, and he was the teacher for all 3, bro.
Oh, it's lit.
So I was with bro Monday through Thursday, nigga, from like 8 to 6 in the evening. You feel me? So the first day we had a warm up. He wanted us to write 5 sentences, and it started with I am. So being I had bars, nigga, I did some low key
Right,
bar
creative.
shit, yeah.
Let me get creative.
So when he read my shit out loud, he like, who? And then he didn't want niggas to put their name on it. He like, who did this? Ain't nobody saying nothing. I'm like, fuck, I must have put some bullshit. So I'm like, man, that was me. He was like, yo, this interesting. All the years, like, man, I ain't never really heard, because people just say,
my boy put this.
I am tired. I am hungry. Nigga, I was putting some shit, right? So he took a liking to my shit, and he started telling me about this competition called NASDA, where niggas go down south. It's the HBCUs.
Ooh.
And you know, Southwest not a full university,
right,
it's a community college. But because of who he was and everybody knew him, I forgot what college he went to, but all the HBCUs knew him.
Right.
So, and they accepted the 2-year college. So bro took me to the thing called NASDA, and when they was doing the poetry competition, I was the one he picked, and it was interpretation of poetry though, meaning, say you write a poem, I could come out and read your poem because it's interpretation.
okay,
right?
okay,
So
okay.
niggas would do like August Wilson, Maya Angelou, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. So I asked bro, I'm like, bro, let me do my own. He like, man, holla, niggas don't be winning with their own poem. I'm like, that's cool, but I at least want to represent me.
Right.
And he was like, all right. So the thing was, because people always ask me why my poetry be so long, bro. The thing was, I was never a poet. I was a rapper. But in the competition, your poem had to be 5 to 7 minutes.
Oh.
So a minimum of 5 minutes. In slam poetry, they be 3 minutes, bro.
Right,
Average
right,
poems
right,
be like
right.
a minute, 30 seconds.
Right.
You know, I'm doing that 5 times over, 6 times over. So I was writing low-key stories in poetry form.
Now I'm seeing
And
it.
battling
Now-
shit,
now
right?
I'm seeing it come.
But it was coming from the mind of a battle rapper, because I used to battle rap too. And then but it was just, I used to look at it like, but now I ain't got no beat to be in the pocket. Now I could extend my shit.
Right.
However,
right.
like I ain't gotta be on beat. I'm killing niggas.
You can short jab. You can
Yeah,
long
I could do
punch.
whatever.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
nigga,
yeah,
I started writing my poetry bars 5 to 7 minutes, and then when I got used to it, now when I started writing regular poetry, my poems be 5 minutes. And you know, I go places and they'll just be like, that's kind of long. But it's like, nigga, you can't tell me what's
My creative
wrong.
process.
This my
Yeah,
art. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So the switch over, going back to your original question, the switch over is actually easier, bro. Because like I said, if you was to throw on a beat right now, niggas be like, that nigga was a rapper, he trash. You know what I'm saying? Unless they went and checked my shit.
Right.
But if you nigga spaz, like, you know what I'm saying, on some poetry shit, or I even went to my phone, you dead, nigga. It's
Right.
But like, so it's really actually easier, bro. You probably should just try it. Like, nigga, it's unless you just like full-fledged love, like when the beat is on, nigga.
Oh no,
you know
when
what
I
I'm
say
saying?
writer though, it's not even music. I'm talking
You
about
say in general.
I write movies. I did one play, wrote a play.
Okay.
And I got web series. Like I write like the writer.
Okay, so that all that is, well, certain people will say, me, all my poetry rhyme because I came from rapping.
Right.
I'm not gonna say this person's name, but when I went to a certain place, they basically was telling me that my poetry wasn't poetry because it all rhymed. But poetry is an expression of art.
Exactly.
But what I was gonna tell you was, if you say you writing a series, make it rhyme. Poetry don't have to be rhyme. I'm saying to try something so you can see. But when you writing, one of your episodes, say you about to introduce whoever, somebody that sell food, try to write it in a rhyming stance, and then you look at it, bro. You have a poem. You got a whole poem.
Right.
And things start with names and subjects, man. Pick you a name, pick you a subject. That's what I do. I'm real big on names. Like, when people would hear names of my poems or my plays, they'd be like, "What the fuck?" You want to know, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, for example, I get to this label. For example, like, one of the things that I'm doing, it has this name, and I will perform it. And the moment people hear the name of it, I could just say it. But so the only two poems I used to remember to knowledge, to my memory, without looking at my phone, one was called "Happy Birthday Crack."
Okay.
And niggas would hear, "Happy birthday, Crack." The fuck? Why you telling Crack happy birthday, nigga? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you already hear the name, like, nigga, I gotta hear this.
Right.
What is he talking about? And then when you hear it, and then it resonate, you know what I'm saying? Because of the name. I'm real big on names. Like, people hear Nightmare on Crenshaw, it's like, what the fuck I'm going to see? What is Nightmare on Crenshaw? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So names mean a lot to me, man. I actually created my name from the party line, too. For being a Jay-Z fan. Yeah.
Oh.
I used to be, my name on the party line was JB, Johnny Blaze, after Method Man. He used to call himself Johnny Blaze. And remember the clothing line? I don't know if you remember the clothing line.
Yeah.
But on the party line, I was Johnny Blaze. Everybody would call me JB. And I used to listen. I'm a Hov fan. And the Dynasty album, he always do the world's most infamous, the William H. Holla family. I don't know if you're a Hov fan.
It's crazy. I was just having this conversation. I wasn't a Hov fan until high school.
So who you liked before then?
It was Wayne. Like,
so you probably like a little younger.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
But even then, like, for the people that know Hov, like DJ Clue and Hov would be in the back, like, William H. Holla family, and I always said the word holla just in general, like, nigga, holla at me, you know. So,
right.
So on the party line, everybody knew me as JB, and the name on my party line crew was WMI, world's most infamous, from Jay-Z. So I told everybody on the message, like, I'm about to change my name, right? So, nigga, what I did was I battled myself as JB and Holla, and made Holla kill JB.
Oh, that was sick.
Yeah,
that was. So I'm a Gemini first.
Me
off,
too,
right?
bro. May 25th.
Oh yeah, I'm June 11th, bro.
Okay, for sure.
So
yeah.
when you do stuff like the split personalities, and that'd be me. Like, I was gonna have an episode with Sir Wormley sitting here and then Rel sitting right there.
Yeah, have you done it yet?
No, I'm about to though.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that'd be tight, especially the way the editing is.
Exactly, bro. Because I've done it in the mirror already. It's like he got different, and he asking a question like, "Sir Wormley, I'm having a hard time with this business, blase, and then Sir Wormley come and pop in the mirror. I do the popping sound, and then he like give him the game on.
So who's more?
Sir Wormley's sophisticated.
Okay. And T the other nigga.
Yeah, Rel. So Sir Wormley's sophisticated Sir Wormley. Then you got Ratchet Rel.
Okay.
You feel me? Like that's
kind of me, bro.
You feel me? I tell people I'm a conservative Ratchet. You feel me? That's who I am.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas be seeing me on the when they used to do it, when they bringing it back. The motherfucking what's the name of the boat? The
cruise?
The Super Bowl cruise, right? And, you know, and they see nigga, I hate when people ask me, what you doing here? Like, nigga, y'all really don't know me. Like, I really be like where you not supposed to be. You know what I'm saying?
I'm outside.
Yeah, bro, real life. If people that really know me know I'm like that, bro. I'm really ratchet, bro. I'm not like that. I'm from the east side. People People used to feel like I was from the West side, not the West, I'm from the West, but the West side because of how I dressed.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then when they find out what school you went to, oh, I went to Lock. What? Nigga, you went to Lock? Like, yeah, bro, I'm an East Side baby. Like, just
Stop playing with me.
Just because I know how to get dressed, you know what I'm saying? But, bro, I'm a ratchet at heart, bro. Niggas that know me, they know, bro.
That's
I'm
my
liable
life.
to be where it's all bad at.
I could turn up the switches like this, bro.
That's a good thing, though. That's a good
for real.
thing.
The switch is crazy.
Thing.
But so look, me personally, right?
Mm-hmm.
I did film festivals. I mean, I did web series.
Mm-hmm.
I put productions together, movies together, shows.
Mm-hmm.
But I am not a people person. It is hard to gather people around and produce something, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you, on the other hand, how do you do it? Like, how do you control small groups to get the agenda done? Like, how does that work?
I'm gonna tell you that, and whenever you let me know when this gonna be out, my TC family go see this, bro. On a daily, right? Like I gotta go to rehearsal today, right? On a daily, I deal with minimum, let's say minimum 30. So it's 42 people in this particular production.
Okay.
Most are women. 90% of my cast is women, right? Because I don't know, it's like a stigma with theater, like young black males in LA. First of all, theater not popular in LA.
Facts.
And usually the people that like go to theater, it ain't niggas. They not like me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So most of my crew is women. For this particular show, probably maybe I'll say 5% is the kids, and then it's girls in that.
Right.
And then the other 5% is males. Now, the homies know. You know what I'm saying? The homies know. Y'all know I'm not dissing y'all. I love y'all. But a lot of my drama per se, because everything got drama, bro.
Right.
A lot of my drama per se come from the women. The fellas, bro, we chilling. Like, say me and you could disagree,
simple,
bro.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can be like, my nigga, you tripping, man. I'll talk to you tomorrow, my nigga. You feel me? Or I hit you like, bro, we good.
Right.
Women, bro, no.
It's different.
Yeah, and you know, everybody knows, like, I don't never flex my authority. I've never been that kind of man. You know what I'm saying? I love to have fun, but I'm a very hard worker, bro. I don't play. Like, I love this shit.
I see it, bro.
Like, I love this shit for real.
It.
So though you may feel like people come to my rehearsal and be like, oh, nigga, this cracking. But it's a method to the madness. You know what I'm saying? When it's work time, I don't miss a beat. So I feel like you shouldn't either. If I'm in here at 6.
If I'm the head and I work harder than you.
Yeah, and I'm not leaving till 12. And when I leave, I'm going back to my house to rehearse, practice some more. And I ain't slept nothing but 2 hours, and I get up and I do that shit again, and I'm literally older than everybody. Not that had nothing to do with, but bro, I really love this shit.
Right.
So you can't say I'm not leading like as the example, because I really am.
Right.
And I don't let I used to, and I'm not gonna front like I used to run the program where like my personal and my pride are getting in the way. I don't lead like that no more. This a business, you know what I'm saying? If you are my friend, you my friend outside of this. Let's work.
That's big for me, because me when if I got my director's hat on, we are not. I used to be barking on homies, bro.
See, yeah.
I'm talking
and
to the point that
your close homies, they can't take that.
Yeah,
they feel like
I be like, go home, ego. Go home. Like I be like, bro.
Yeah, that's your ego. Not your ego.
Yeah,
that's probably their ego. Which sometimes it was my ego too. But now that I don't do that, it's like you gotta check yourself. You my friend. Yeah. But this is my business.
Exactly.
This work.
Bro. Exactly.
Do you see me in here catching the attitude? Nah, I'm working. And I have to deal with, I always try to tell them, I have to deal with 30 personalities. You only have to deal with yourself and me.
Right.
Even if, say you having a bad day, right? It's 8 more people having a bad day. Her cousin just passed away. She ain't paid her rent. The homie down and out, his car tripping.
Right.
Bro, I deal with that. I'm not even lying to you, my brother.
That's
on a daily. And I still be cool only because I really love it. So like you saying you're not a people person, and you know a lot of things that I see people when the sets that I have been on or went to, people like that though, those be the people behind the cameras.
Right.
It's rarely is the nigga that's like open, talking to everybody. You know what I'm saying? So you can run that, but it's like a stigma with black folks though. It's like we always feel like
we got to get it out there. Bro.
Yeah, it gotta be.
We
like,
gotta.
Homies. Some of the shit the homies may do, like say on the day, and let's just say you took us to like a white set. The homies wouldn't do that.
Right.
The homies would not be like doing extra, like, oh, how are you tripping? Nah, you're not gonna tell that white man that. You're not gonna go on that set and flex that. So that's the kind of respect that, you know, we gotta demand and give. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They getting it together. You know what I'm saying? They 90% there. But that 10% still, I still be like, come on now.
It's that blurred line.
Yeah,
like
it's a stigma, bro.
Friend and higher up. Like, bro, I am director.
That's what they gotta respect
like
that,
because at the end of the day, somebody told me, like, bro, know your voice and find your voice. Because if somebody tell you to do something else and you go with it and you put it out there, they not gonna say, oh, that was weak. What you put out? They gonna say you put out something.
That's for sure what they gonna do.
You can't be like, no, but he told me. No, but this is yours.
Yeah,
right here.
I also try to tell them, y'all need to be grateful for that. Because the moment you step outside of a production that's TC and you see the difference in, damn, Holla really a lenient dude.
Right.
The homie really cool. I can't do this shit nowhere. I can't be key, none of that. Like, I have to respect that. You know what I'm saying?
To the other, it's time is money, and it's big, man.
But that is the hardest part, bro. The hardest
dealing
part.
with other people.
All those like I said, mainly the women, bro. One girl say something, she don't agree with it. Then like say these two girls closer, then it's just like, bro, chill, bro. Like, what's up with y'all? And I'm cool with everybody. You know, I have to be cool with everybody.
Right.
Now you and her may not get along, but under the likes of our work, y'all have to.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? So maybe y'all could even balance that out, but not me, bro. So I low-key, not saying I have to deal with your personality. I still have to know how to manage it.
People management.
Yeah.
Like,
and it's
crazy.
That's
man.
probably the two hardest parts about my job is the finances and dealing with everybody's problem that they put on me. If I wasn't a strong individual, you know what I'm saying, God-driven, bro, I probably would. 10 years, bro, I tell people this all the time. I know you probably have heard the expression, you got to be crazy to get in this line of work.
Yeah.
But you a Gemini,
people,
so now
people tell me I'm crazy all the time.
That shit is really insane, nigga.
But I be like, that's why I fuck with Kanye, because
that shit is insane.
We're a little nutty.
I fuck with bro too, but bro,
we're a little nutty.
But his shit like low-key extreme, though. I'm not saying it like
but
that.
I feel like, all right, like even Tupac, I feel like back then Tupac was extreme. But
Gemini too.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. They say genius is a little crazy, bro.
We are, bro.
Like when you're a genius, and I feel that, and I accept that, like for sure.
And my what's the word? My perception of things be different too. Like,
mine too, bro.
Yeah, like the way people be feeling about something, and then I tell them my perception, they be like, "Nigga, that's stupid."
That'd be me, and
but it's not though.
I'd be like, bruh, you got yours, I got mine.
Yeah, that's what it be.
What was your What would you feel like is not your favorite? Because I want to ask you that right after this one. But like you feel out was your breakout play to where people really start noticing you, like, oh, because I always tell people, if you build it, they'll come, right? And I see you building, but I know in the beginning it's harder to get people to commit to it because I've experienced it. But what was your breakout play to where people want to start watching more and people want to start participating more? Like, what would you
I haven't had it.
No?
See, that's why I say perception.
Okay,
so my breakout play, and, you know, hopefully I get to come back one day and be like, remember I told you?
Right.
My breakout play will come the moment I don't have to DM a person and say, hey, come to my show. Hey, buy a ticket. It comes when I put it up on the website, gone. I don't have to say nothing. They checking for it. Not saying, because, I have, it's cult following. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The moment is not, I'm still go respect my cult following, because I literally have people that when your next play, Holla, they know the lineup. They know who new in my shit. They know if I'm bringing something back. I do have those fans and followers, right?
Right.
But I'm saying, you know, LA, no disrespect. We Can you cuss on here? Have we been
Yeah,
cussing?
we have.
You know, LA, they dick riders, bro. So it's gonna take, I feel like somebody or a cosigner, I was just talking about this, to be like, yo, that nigga Holla ill. For niggas in LA to be like, yeah, I been new, bro. And then, you know what I'm saying? But them same niggas, I'm in the DM, yo, my ticket's 40, October 28th. What's up? What you doing? Man, I got you. I'm coming. I'm gonna get it. Like, nah, because y'all buying Beyonce. No disrespect to Beyonce, because I want to work with Beyonce. I'm just giving an example. Y'all buying shorty concerts 3 months, 4 months ahead. But y'all wait
all the time.
But y'all wait 7 days to cop my shit before what it is, because what? You know what I'm saying? That's the stigma. But when I know my shit hit is when those same people I had to beg, like, yo, bro, not even, I don't want to use the word beg, but I got to keep reminding. Now they asking me like, damn, bro, your shit sold out. It's a rat. Like,
it's crazy because
that's
I think your last few has sold out.
They all, not like that. Not like that. You know, thank God. They always sell out, but it's just what it takes for that, bro. Like, it's like, I know the sellout coming, but it's like, but why?
Why I gotta go through this?
Yeah,
right
if
here?
you telling me, Holla, I got something coming up, you know, my film, whoop-de whoop whoop whoop, they finna show it, you know what I'm saying? In a month, tickets on sale now. I'm not gonna be like, all right, bro, 2 days before I hit you. Like, nah, all right, bro, I support you.
Right.
How much is it? Oh shit, it's only $40. All right, $40, man. That's my haircut. All right, here you go, brother. That's real to me.
Right.
Opposed to a nigga saying, like, oh, but you not gonna tell, you know, like, Bow Wow and them concert was coming up. You buying that 3 months in advance.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't no different. If you respect art, it ain't no difference between what I do and what they do.
It's just like people just fantasize, because even Pac, right? Pac was saying he went somewhere and they didn't know who he was, right? And soon as somebody told him, like, that's Tupac right there, the same girls that like used to diss him, they got, it's gloss in their eyes, right? And that's what it is.
It's
with
coming, though. Not like
I
that.
feel like our art, because we're so, like, our ear is so close to the streets, it's so close to the ground that it's more authentic.
That's how I feel, bro.
So I feel like some ours is better because y'all resonate with what we going through.
And we was just talking about, like, the lane, bro. Like, not like that.
Right.
I'm from the city. Ain't nobody doing what I'm doing. Matter of fact, globally what I do, like, is not being done.
Ain't nobody gonna represent,
you know what I'm saying,
where you from better than where you from.
Not even that. I'm saying what I actually do, nobody does. You can't go find the kind of show I put on nowhere. Right. Literally. You can't. I'm literally telling you the truth. You can't go be like, all right, they got rapping, acting, dancing, singing, poetry. You can, but not in the form in which I present it. You not gonna find it, first of all. So it's not like I'm cheating you out your bread. You've already paying, you really paying, you getting your money worth. The experience, the live experience, you know what I'm saying? Bro, it ain't nothing like that. Like, people come, lives be changed. Whether if it's my comedy show, my whatever, your life be changed because you not, where you go find that at?
You know, it's crazy. The first time I saw you, right, it was at a church. At, wow, I had Compton, what's the church?
Oh, GZ.
Yeah, GZ. I think it was the Christmas one, bro. But when I say it blew my mind, like, bruh, where this been at? It took me back to being a kid again, bro, and watching. It felt like it was like the hood nutcracker for me. Like, it was just
that's
like,
what it be,
bro.
That's what my shit be, bro. I'm stuck, not like that. I'm stuck in the 90s because I feel like the best films, the best music, the best rapping, all that shit came from there.
Yeah,
I'm a product. I'm a product of that. You know what I'm saying? Right. When I was looking at albums, I think it was either 92 or 96. All the albums that came out, and you looked at it, but like, damn, them niggas, that's what your competition. It's like, when you come see me, that's how you go feel. You go feel like, yeah, you know, I'm like, you watching the boys, and I was just telling you, like, In Living Color, Friday, like, bro, I'm stuck in that era.
It's
you know
crazy
what I'm saying?
When you said that's your competition, because when Snoop and DMX did the verses, right?
Yeah.
We started looking up who had the #1 albums, like, because some people was going.
You seen what kind of albums was out?
It was crazy,
nigga. It was like Lauryn Hill, Hov, DMX, Snoop, Dre, Eminem, Nas,
it was
Missy, Busta.
Crazy,
it's like the fuck, bro. You don't, not like that. No disrespect to anybody doing music, but it's like, nigga, that don't happen. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So just that feel alone, that's what I try to provide when people come, so it could resonate. Now, the younger kids, even with them, I try to get them acquainted to that.
Right.
And vice versa, they tell me this, like the TikTok stuff you was talking about. You were saying your little mama, right? You were saying,
Right. Yeah.
The
My
TikTok
daughter,
stuff.
she dance and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Now that's they shit. I inquire that in there too because, you know, they the future. But I still need them to know, yeah, this was going on though.
Like these,
you know what I'm saying? I'm fucking with the TikToks. I'm fucking
and that's
with.
why I introduced her to even my music, like my back in the day. I teach her how to cha-cha. I'm big on
all that.
Do you know how to cha? Like
all
come
that.
on,
That's all that when you
I
come
teach
see
her
it,
that.
man.
Yeah,
all that.
yeah.
My shit is cultural driven. I don't even know if cultural a word. Is that a word? Nigga, I don't even know. But the culture.
My engineer let you know later.
The culture is in there, bro. If I ain't got now, mind you, all 99.9% of my cast is black. We have one person that's not black. His name's Cyrus. The bro amazing. You feel me?
Right.
The bro, he in a film coming up with Brad Pitt called Babylon. He's on General Hospital right now. The bro be on hella shit, right? And he's not black. Now, before him being in my cast, literally black. Not because I'm like, oh, I only want black people. It just so happens that that's what it is.
That's your reach.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Now, if somebody that's Japanese, Chinese, Asian, Mexican, Latino, you know, whatever, if they see it and they want to come be a part of it, they can. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I do take pride in the culture. So even if they came, they would know like this for
I'm
the
expose
culture.
you to what we.
This for the culture.
Definitely.
Like, you know, when Issa Rae said I'm both for everybody black, bro, my shit black, bro. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people get this they put poets in a box. Like people feel when I say I'm a poet, they think this first.
Right.
And no disrespect to that. You know what I'm saying? But bro, I told you where I came from. I came from hip hop, and which poetry was first before hip hop.
Right.
I just did mine backwards. It's okay. But you know what I'm saying? Like people get this stigma of like if they come into my show, they're gonna hear, and there's no disrespect to that, no disrespect. I'm saying they feel like they go hear and the rain came down and the authenticity. Like, no.
Hey, I feel
you
like,
go
bro,
hear nigga soul, like this real talk. This is a true story, right? The homie gangbang, right? A lot of my homies gang. Then we, you know,
definitely.
In some way, you affiliated. I don't care who you is. If you a real nigga from LA, your cousin, somebody bang your daddy, nigga, your granny,
where
your
you
auntie.
Grow up, it's a hood.
Yes,
Where you grow
you
up,
know at least one gang member. Now, whether you cool with them or not, that's different. But nigga, you affiliated.
Right.
Now, a lot of my homies gangbang, Bloods and Crips. So one of my homies, you know, he gangbang. I tell him come to. This was my. I did. What show was that? I think it was I took the movie Coming to America and I made it a play. It was the Coming to America. I did it at the Regency West.
Okay.
So, bro, gangbang, heavy gangbang. I'm like, bro, you know, you never come to none of my shows. He like, bro, you already know the situation. You know what I'm saying? I can't, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, but you my boy, you support me. And he was like, but it's poetry, bro. And I'm like, nigga, you know that's not just
like
come.
don't play me.
Yeah,
Come
he
get
like,
exposed.
he was like,
quick.
I really can't see what's finna go down, Holla. Like, you talk about, I don't fuck with poetry, my nigga. Like, I'm like, bro, I'm trying to tell you. So the bro come, right? One of the pieces I had it's called Junior. But it's some, you know, it's LA street driven.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? So while I'm doing the poem and the little rap that's in it, bro, low key yelling out his hood. You can hear it in the video, right? You know what I'm saying? But when the show was over or whatever, right, you know, bro walked up to me, he like, man, I never thought I could see poetry like that. He was like, every time somebody say poetry, you know what I be thinking, Holla? And I'm like, nigga, I tried to tell you, like, you know what type of nigga I am. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He was like, bro, every time, just let me know when the show, come to all my shows now. Because his perception of what poetry was like, nigga, I'm a gangster, nigga. I ain't going to no poetry show. Like, yeah. But then he come, I try to do something that's going to resonate. Not saying, calling all gang members, come to the, I'm not saying that.
Right.
I'm saying I try to do something that's going to resonate with people that be in church all the time, people that's in the streets, people that's dealing with mental health, people that might be overweight that don't know how to work with themselves. niggas that have been to jail, niggas that been gang banging all their life, they still gang banging.
Right.
Niggas that done reverted from gang banging, trying to teach the youngest. No, that's not what we need. Funny shit, fly shit.
If you
That's
out
what I
there,
be
it's
on.
for you. It's for sure.
Yeah, so it's at least
definitely feel
one
that.
thing. Like if you come and you bring somebody, they be in church all their life, it's at least one. Now, not my Halloween shows. I just told you that because that's frivolous. I ain't about to do no.
Right,
You know,
right.
But when we talk about like my
theme
poetry
driven,
show,
yeah,
like
for sure,
bro,
for
you
sure.
can bring whoever. You can bring whoever.
What was your favorite one though? Like, what was your one like? Ooh, but like your favorite one when you wrote it, because me when I write something, I be gassed like, oh,
I
they
do that
ain't ready,
sometimes. I do that
right?
sometimes.
But when they pull it off, what was your favorite one that you wrote, but they pulled off like?
I'm gonna be honest with you. So, I was doing my Halloween plays, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was driving. I tell this story. I was driving down Crenshaw, coming from Manchester, going towards Century. And I don't know if I was driving. And you said something about Slim. Slim was in the passenger seat. And I was like, people call it epiphany, but I don't know where mine came from. I was like, man, I was doing the Halloween plays. I was like, I want to do a poetry play. And then my poetry play, I wanted to be in motion. I want it to be scenes, but it's poetry, but it's real scenes. And I was like, ain't nobody did that but Shakespeare. Shakespeare did it.
Yeah.
He put his poetry in motion. But it's not the same, It's culture driven, it's nigga shit. So I was like, I want to try it. It ain't been done. And I was like, and I really remember right before I got to Century, I even had the name. I was like, and I want to call it Days in the Dark.
Mm.
And it was like, yeah, nigga, like, yeah, let's do it. I'm like, yeah, and I'm gonna have scenes with niggas in court. I'm gonna have scenes where you at the barbershop, niggas just gonna be, and that was the thought. Right? That was the initial thought. And so I started taking poems that I used to do in the competition I was telling you about, and I put it in the play, and then I start writing pieces of just scenes, because I was already writing 5 to 7 minute pieces. So that rhymed already.
Right.
Nigga, I was here. All I had to do was put people in it and direct it and block it out.
Right.
It was already there, bro. So I was like, I had Tuff Crowd already, and I told them the idea, and I'm like, and the pieces that I used to do down south, they was dark. So I was like, Days in the Dark, I wanted to be, dark and with some hood shit, you know what I'm saying? I want some singing in there, nigga. I want all the elements of what I do and what I love. And I did that, and Days in the Dark is what it came up with. Now, what I didn't know was me doing that was gonna be the birth of what I do now, which it became a formula, because I have a formula in my shows that I do. If you come to one of my poetry shows, you go see a great opener, right? A fire-ass closer. You go see what I call call and response, which is a poem that resonate and it gets told through the DJ, like whatever the DJ's spinning. And you go hear medley, which is an ensemble of songs that we all know, that black people know.
Right.
That's my formula. You know what I'm saying? When you come to my poetry shows, this what you gonna see. And in between that, whatever the theme is where it gets driven. That's the in-between, right?
Right.
But the first one I did, it had those things, but it didn't resonate to me.
Right.
So when I did that, my purest one, I'm gonna say my purest one, my purest, bro, because that's the birth of
right.
That's the birth of when people go back and they see it, I don't care what nobody say, because when people go back, it's gonna be some haters out there, but when I say recreate it or change poetry, I literally mean that, bro. I change poetry forever. When niggas go back and see, when I go back and say, oh, this been done, show me where this has been done. They're not gonna be able to do it, because now somebody else could say that too, and you could go home tomorrow and come with some shit that ain't nobody did, but you got the right to say that because that's truth.
Right.
So when I say I change poetry forever, bro, I be really meaning that shit. I literally change poetry forever. Now niggas probably ain't seen it, but when they do, so that first one was like, nigga, that was the birth. And then when my second one came, that was probably my favorite, because it was like, I kind of knew
structure. Yeah.
Not even the structure. I still kind of knew, like, ooh, nigga, this. When people came to that first one, they was like, the fuck is this? I didn't even know what the fuck it was, bro. I'm dead. Bro, I'm not lying to you.
Do you got them, like, do you film them and put them somewhere?
Now, we film them better now. But it was like, Bro, I didn't have a business mind. I'm a nigga, bro. You know what I'm saying? My shit didn't officially become a business till almost 4 years ago. I just told you I've been doing this 10 years, and I've been rapping.
That's like, you know what's crazy? If you got a game night to attend and you want to be the one that turn it up, grab 3 Shots You're Out at 3shotsyourout.com. Last one with a shot wins. It's litty, it's engaging, and it gets you shit-faced if you lose. Grab it at 3shotsyourout.com. That is the biggest thing. Like, so especially for the show. So the show is expert at failing, right? And I like to interview people who's out there doing stuff that went through stuff and triumph. You feel me? Because it's other people who's coming up that's coming after you
and do it different.
And you could teach them
definitely
what pitfalls to avoid.
Definitely.
You feel me?
It's the literacy. Like we be illiterate to the things that we know we gotta have. Like, and as they read the term, and people go see this and say, don't say nigga, like, bro, this me. I'm not gonna be who I'm not.
Right.
When I took the same play Coming to America, I took it over to Atlanta. We raised $13,000 to go to Atlanta to put it on for free, right?
I remember that.
For Morehouse and Spelman. The sister, her name is Sister Aku, right? She over there in the production area of play. She's one of the head coordinators, right? And when she seen the play, after she seen the play, she brought me into one of the rooms at Spelman. And we in this, prestigious room, and she got all the books. She's like, Holla, I'm very intrigued at what I seen. I need to know what kind of books have you read? Now, to me, that question was bittersweet, bro, because I ain't read no books, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So for her to think of what she just seen, she was mind blown. She probably really felt this nigga be reading books all day. But I was like, Sister Aku, none. She said, what? This real, bro. This facts, what happened. She said, no way. There's no way you just did that. I seen that. And you ain't read no books pertaining to shit like that. I'm like, I haven't. So she gave me a book to read. But the fact that she thought that, knowing I'm a nigga, East Side nigga from LA,
right.
And a professor, a doctor, bro, seen my shit and was like, this nigga ill. This nigga have to have read. Like, nah, that's God's gift, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, that kind of stuff be like, but when I put that, it was called Don't Change the Channel. That was my second one. That probably for me was like, because people that seen what I did for the first time without me knowing, they went and told somebody like, hey, he doing another one. It's called Don't Change the Channel. The first one, I don't know what the fuck that is. I probably ain't even gonna know what the fuck this is. I still don't know. But it was like, I knew I still had poems that I wanted to resonate.
Right.
Hood shit was going on. So, funny shit, like I said, like a Love Martin, you know what I'm saying? So all that shit in the Don't Change the Channel, it was in there, bro. And it was like, it was genius to me. Like, nigga was going. It's like, nigga, this at the end of the day, bro, it's poetry. It's like, nigga, this can't be poetry, bro.
Hey, sometimes it get like they was talking about when you in your flow. LeBron and somebody else, right? Like when you just know, like when Steph you just in your flow. And sometimes we be on that.
That was one of the ones.
Yeah. Like
my mom's show, I was in that too, because this was dedicated, the one you were supposed to come to, it was dedicated to my mom, because my mom used to be my best friend.
Okay.
Right? And we just had this beautiful relationship. And I'm real family orientated. Close to my mom and dad, they still together. I'm 41. They probably been together 43 years.
Right.
My siblings still right there, mom and dad. I don't live far from my mom and dad. But me and my mom's relate. If anybody knew me early on, before like it kind of got what it was, moms, nigga, everything. When they used to ask me what you do this for when I was rapping, man, I do this for moms. I got to get her out the hood.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She did whatever she had to do for me. This for her. So when our relationship started not getting to where it used to be, and it wasn't because I got older or because I had kids, none of that, because that grew us closer. It was just because like, I confided in her with something, and she went outside of that and, told somebody. Now, I can say this because I'm an open book.
Right.
She went and told somebody that she was close to and thinking they wouldn't say nothing. And we do that sometimes. Like, you can tell me something like,
definitely.
bro, don't tell nobody. But I feel like I could tell my partner over here because they ain't gonna tell nobody.
Right.
But nigga, they told somebody. You know, and I was like, damn, mom, like, you supposed to be like, you my nigga.
Right.
You can't do that. I confided in you to tell you this because I could tell you that.
Right.
And she felt what I felt like I could tell them that. And, you know, and then that could, between me and her, it was the trust. So I got kind of weird. It's like, damn, my own mama. But I had to understand where she was coming from because she built that kind of trust with that person. You feel me? And our relationship started I used to call her every day. Hey, mama, what you doing? Go see her every day. And then it got to where my calls kind of to go see her.
Right.
You know, when she called me, I get mad at why she calling me. Like, you calling me about this? You could call me about anything. We used to talk about. And I really had to check myself when I was going through it, bro. So I was like, all right, I feel like for therapy for me, I'm gonna write a play dedicated to my mama and dedicated to women and to mothers.
Right.
Just women and mothers, because you could not have a kid, but you're still a woman.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? And that was real therapy for me, bro. And people always ask me, how do I write parts for women? And
you're not a woman?
Yeah, I love women.
That's how I write in books. When I write women character, and I'm very observant. Like, I'm
Me
curious
too.
and observant.
Me too.
You feel me? So,
And I was thirsty, bro. Nigga, we just said we talking about ratchet shit. Nigga, I was thirsty. Nigga, I used to wake up, man. Oh, you bitch, where you at? Yeah. Like, that used to be the motivation. That's not my motivation no more. But from that and from all the hurt, you know what I'm saying, that I used to bring to women, I like you said, you observant. I know. Bitch, I know what I did to you. I know how much that hurt you. Or I know what you love.
That's crazy.
I know what you dislike. So I took that, bro, and with moms, and I put that in a play. And it helped me and it healed. It actually healed. It's getting back crazy now. I gotta see her when I leave. I'm back on her fucking head. But that helps me, bro. That helped me and my mom and how I was feeling. And so that probably, out of all my plays, that was probably my dearest besides my first, because it was a dedication to somebody, one of my favorite, if not my favorite person in the world, my mama, you know? And in the joint, she was sitting first row. So my mom don't have her, so on her right leg is cut to her knee. On her left leg is cut to right here. She a diabetic. So she in a wheelchair. So before, when she used to come to my shows, she used to be able to, she'd either be on her cane or she could get up, but now she can't. So it was dedicated to her. She was in the front row. So the one piece that I wrote, it was 3 pieces that I wrote that was dedicated literally to her.
Right.
The third one that I wrote, I was backstage, nigga. My dad, being my mama diabetic, she can't go to the bathroom by herself. My dad was wheeling her to the bathroom, right? So we backstage. So he asking me to help her. I'm helping her. And he was about to wheel her back in. I'm like, no, just leave her right here. Like, what I'm about to do for her is dedicated to her. So my dad went and sat down. So I don't know if it was God, bro, because I didn't think in my head, when I do this piece, I'm bringing moms up.
Right.
Because I wasn't. I didn't rehearse it like that. I didn't practice it like that. But being in that moment, she was right there. I'm like, oh, this God. Like, I'm gonna bring Shorty out. So people may have thought that was rehearsed or planned, but it wasn't. So on the part, like, I'm wheeling her out, and I turned her around, and I start doing the piece to her, bro. And when I mean niggas went crazy, it was because it's real life, bro. Even when I do real life that's not my story, I still do what I see out my window or what the homies going through, what the homies going through. But this resonated because niggas know this was my real life. Nigga, this was going on with me and my mama, my family. You feel me? So that right there was like, damn. So to me, to have something dedicated that lived forever in honor of her was like, that shit was cool.
Do you like record it so they could be somewhere like YouTube or a link in your bio? Yeah.
So the mom show was recorded and you could actually watch it. But the thing is, bro, and this is just in all honesty, the thing is, we have a cult following. We don't have a major following, if that makes sense. Like, some of my shit that went viral, but it ain't went viral to where it's like, oh, go look at, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit just be like, but when it gets there, people go back and they go watch all this shit and they go be like, it's out there. The information is there.
I just feel like y'all need I know y'all got it because y'all got phones and stuff, but somebody behind the scenes recording y'all.
Now, that's why I said when I told you like I was a nigga that wasn't thinking
business. Yeah.
I wasn't thinking that, bro.
And
I
that-
wasn't
and-
thinking capitalization. Now you could capitalize. It's a sad thing. You could capitalize off people hurt,
Yeah.
off stupidity. It's niggas, and no disrespect to nobody art, because they taking care of their families, nigga. They making bread. I'm not hating on that. But I sometimes like I'll put something out, like I just did I did a poem about the PNB and like the chain shit, right? And like that's the kind of shit I'd be like, why this not going viral? But you'll see a fucking somebody jumping off the roof to land on concrete type shit.
It's
And
crazy.
9
man.
million views. It's like, you know what I'm saying? So
It'd be the algorithm too, though. Woo! When I tell you they had some that came out where Facebook only push negative content. Like it was
heard
a
of that
test.
too. They
like,
said TikTok too do that.
Like, yeah. And they say TikTok in China, they push engineers, they push anything to get the kids' mind going to where to advance them in life.
Yeah.
But out here
they show
dumb
the
them
negativity.
down.
I
though.
seen that.
So yeah.
But I'm saying in general too, when you become, when God willing, when I will come who I'm supposed to be, when I'm supposed to, algorithm can't fuck with that, bro.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So I don't
And
even
your
be
time
worried
coming.
about that. Yeah.
That's what. All right. So this is what I want to do. Right.
Mhm.
I want you to take us through a journey of from start to
Mhm.
finish, how to put on a production.
Okay,
If
what I would do.
if it's a kid aspiring right now,
Mm-hmm.
like, man, I just want to put a play on for my friends and my family. What do they got to do?
Okay, so it's two things. First
Take
of
us
all,
to class. Take us to class, man.
for me, this me. First of all, is this for you or is this for your people? I feel like Kendrick Lamar's last album was therapy for him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
My last play, my mom, was therapy for me. All my other plays was for the folks, was for the people to see what this is.
Right.
So if we going with what you want the people to see what this is, this how I do. I come up with a name, a theme, and an idea. Let's just say I did Coming to America, of course. The theme was the movie, which is I feel like one of the greatest comedy movies of all time, and one of my favorite actors, Eddie Murphy. You know, I wanted to honor that through one of my poetry plays. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna take the movie Coming to America. We know that's the name, right? We know the theme is Coming to America. So in the guidelines of what I'm trying to do, we know in my plays, I'm saying my plays, they consist of rapping, acting, dancing, singing, poetry. These are the elements. These is what you gonna see no matter what, right? So we know we got Coming to America, the movie, Coming to America, the theme. It's rapping, acting, dancing, singing, poetry in that, right? So now my mind has to go with, okay, you coming to America, that means I could talk about people that might be coming from somewhere else, and what you go get into that could be good, or what you could come into that could be bad, right? That's one of the things. So that's something that I could base subjects that's inside of the scenes you'll see on. And then I could start from the people that's actually in America.
Right.
And you know America is fucked up. So I could focus on, per se, the fucked up shit that go on in America, make those subjects, throw that in there. And then the blessings that come from being American, saying like, you know, over in other countries, they literally telling you what to do, people dying. But in America, they kind of doing that, but nah. So I could talk about, so if somebody that was like, oh, he talking politics and they like politics, then this will catch their eye and ear.
Right.
Even if we talking about nigga shit, oh, you coming from over here thinking shit sweet? Nah, nigga, you'll get your chain snatched over here. In America, you thinking you about to make it over here? Nah, nigga, we not even making it over here. So now I'm talking about what niggas deal with. And you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So even somebody on some social justice shit, they could say that. Let's just say at the lowest, I'm dealing with a person coming to America, oh, I love the movie. Oh, the characters that are driving this scenes are the characters from Coming to America. So in between there, I'm putting scenes. Let's say the barbershop scene. I did a scene where we talked about hairstyles of black kids that black kids get.
Right.
They come in, oh, remember when you used to pick on the wall? Oh, give me the number 9, nigga. Let me get, I want the number 11. Now, barbers still have that shit, but don't nobody use that shit, bro. You don't go in there like, nigga, give me the number 13. And you sit there like, no, you know what you want. But in this particular scene, I talked about black hairstyles. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I even took it back. Niggas had the jerry curls. Niggas was doing the ducktails. Niggas got the hot fades. Niggas got the bootsies. And it rhymed. And it was fun. It was comedic. Like, but I used the characters from the barbershop scene in Coming to America. And it still had a low-key message because kids with fucked up haircuts used to get talked about.
Right.
You don't want no fucked up haircut. So even in me cracking jokes, it's still like, nah, you could get some mental issues and flashback to. So I take all the elements of what that was and I put that in order. Okay, we gonna talk about that. We gonna talk about social issues. And now let's talk about religion. All right, we talking about religion. Religion in America, we know some people ideas of what a Muslim is in America is different from when you actually go across what Malcolm X talked about when he was a Muslim. He went over there and seen it with white people with blue eyes that were Muslims. Now you tell a kid that, they're not gonna think that. They see the bean pies, the niggas on Crenshaw and Imperial with the papers like, nah, that's not all Muslims. So, oh yeah, let's talk about that too. Let's talk about religion. You know what I'm saying? So now all this shit resonate.
Right.
Then say we got a hip hop nigga that love music. Oh, when the medley kick in, nigga, we doing Biggie. We doing Pop, nigga. We doing all this shit you love. We doing all the new shit. All them dances niggas fuck with. Oh, that's too. That's in there too. Because in America, that's in there. That's hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So now we talking about singing. Nigga, I'm hitting everybody. Whitney Houston, Usher, Chris Brown. We talking about the niggas that's from overseas. I'm doing all that. So I take those things in elements. Now I start putting it in order. Now I gotta put it in order. I can't put this after this because I can't go from a high to a Then it's flow. So now I put it in flow. I told you I already got my my things that I put in there for show. Fire ass opener, boom, you know that's coming. Medley right before intermission. And we come right back with the call and response. DJ, get them hyped up, and just go in on some fire. That's that. So I put the rest of that shit in there, and it has to go in like you said, a flow. And it can't be they crying for too much, and then they laughing for too much. Nah, you gotta hit them. I might hit them with the too serious, then a laugh that'll calm them down. Then hit them with another laugh. Now they back crying. It's an emotional roller coaster. So when they leave, you know, they feel like, damn, he took me on a journey. Damn, that story resonated. Damn, he was off subject with this, but this brought it back. You know what I'm saying? And the theme was Coming to America. The nigga talked about, I thought I was just coming to see scenes from the movie. Nah, he talked about really coming to America, what's going on, what's being in America. And that nigga played my favorite Usher song. They sang my favorite Usher song in there. Like, damn, where could I see that at? You know where? Nowhere.
Right. So what about casting finance? If somebody trying to put on a play, what advice? What advice do you got for them?
Lord. I'm be honest. Okay, the casting is easy, but it's not. Like you can literally, right? Go on what they call that?
Backstage.
Yeah, you could do that too. But you could do like a Craigslist. You could do audition. Like now, I'll go on there and say, hey, we doing all because we did one for Coming to America. A lot of people might come. A lot of people might not come. But I built who I have in my crew from word of mouth. My first play I did is with the people. I started my company 10 years ago. It literally was 10 years ago yesterday at Southwest College. I was a guinea pig for the teachers, bro. I'm humbly as I could say it, I was that nice. I was nicer than the teachers. And they would, in the classes, when they would do the beginning acting, they would have me sit in the back. And when they needed an example of what they want you to do, they would call me up. Holla, get up here. And I go up there and get the fuck off. Right. And then students will see that. But I also will sit in the back and see when the students go up there and I'll be like, damn, they got potential.
Right.
Damn, they good. They probably don't even know how good they is. And when class is over, nigga, I'm on them. Hey, man, you know, my name Holla. I got a crew called Tuff Crowd. I'm just trying to put on plays. You know what I'm saying? Would you be interested? Oh, I never done a play. Oh, you don't have to. I got you. Oh, okay. Well, what I got to do? Oh, man, just meet me here. Literally, that's how I went. That's literally how I built my cast. So I took that cast, and then people start coming to the plays and was like,
if you build it, they come.
Yeah,
for real.
Yeah, that's how it happened.
I used to get DMs like that, like, hey, I seen you doing another one.
But a lot of the times, well, you should know this. A lot of the times, people don't be good. Most.
No, definitely.
But the thing about me is, bro, I still take everybody because Have you ever watched a movie and you just see a random person in the back and you be like, why are they even there? But they there. I have a lot of that. They get God, when God put us where we're supposed to be, yeah, then people get paid too.
Right.
Nigga, you pay me to be in the back, I play the hell out of that background. I'm the nigga sitting in the couch, but my sitting in the couch going. I'm the nigga that'll play a tree and you be like, hey, that tree was ill as fuck. The way bro knees was shaking. Nigga, going. You ever need a tree, call that nigga. I have a lot of those, bro, but right now, if I'm LeBron on the team and you are our worst player and we get a ring, guess what?
You
Nigga,
get
get a ring too. But niggas don't think like that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I leave my doors of TC to anybody that ever hit me, bro. And I may have had, like I say, I'm a real nigga. I have had issues with cast members.
Right.
A lot of it was my fault. A lot of it wasn't. I'm human, right? But just in general, if a nigga hit me like, hey, man, how could I be down? Hey, come here, meet me here. My door's always open. Now, I always tell people, now, if you come, it's I don't want to use the word acquired taste, but you might come and love the vibe, but you might come and be like, nah, Holla, that really ain't for me. But you get that opportunity. And that will never cease for me. Yeah, that'll never cease. Now, the finances, bro. But I ain't had a job, bro. I really never. My first jobs, I was 18 to like 19 years old. I was doing warehouse shit, McDonald's, all that, right? Couldn't do it. It wasn't me. The only job I had that I actually really liked, I used to be a camp counselor for the YMCA for the summer.
Okay.
And that was because they still let me do the programming.
Right.
Like when we at the summer camp, oh, Holla, make the songs. Like, that shit I fuck with. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that also helped me to recruit kids. You know what I'm saying? But like a real job, my nigga, anybody tell you, bro, I ain't never had no job. So by the grace of God, it's only God that kept me. And it has not been, that's why I say you might be crazy. But when the moment comes, the money not gonna be a problem. It has not been because I'm putting on plays, brother. These plays have not paid me the way my value, my finances, my creativity always exceeds like my finances. It's always a roof.
Right.
Like my mind is way out there by the stars, but the pockets is mad low. We probably tetherball right here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But the finances for everything that I have had have been an issue sometimes, and then it haven't. But I don't give up that faith because I think people don't know how much money is in this. When Tyler Perry released, you know Tyler Perry been doing, I always use him as an example, and people always say, oh, you the next Tyler Perry, and I always tell them no disrespect. I love Tyler Perry, but I'm the next Holla. Because who was y'all saying who was the next Tyler Perry
when
before
Tyler
he
Perry
came? Yeah, and it's no disrespect because I want to work with Tyler Perry. He's an inspiration to me. I don't know nobody that work harder than him. Just like Lil Wayne, when he was putting all of that work, I just be like, damn, hardest working rapper, hardest working person in entertainment. I feel like, it's Tyler Perry. But his story started the same way. Bro put 9,000 into a play and it flopped. You know what I'm saying? The money, not saying my shit flopped, the money that I put in, mine is different because it's so many cast members. And we don't have $1 million budgets. If we had $1 million budgets, then per diem looking different. What the homies make is different. The reason why I say I love what I do because the same way I fuck with my people fuck with me like that. Bro.
Right.
They really with me on this journey. Like,
I see it,
you know what
bro.
I'm saying?
Like,
but finances is hard.
That it's I feel like it's big, bro. To be able to control the crowd, to be able to have people stick together and have the same goal and accomplish it. Like a lot of people have ideas, but to accomplish a goal
That shit different.
is way different. The work you got to put into it that people don't see, they just see the finished product.
That's all they see.
That work you got to put into it to
like
make
right now,
this,
bro. Right now for this production, nigga. Yesterday I was at rehearsal from 6 to like 12:15, and then when we this facts. Then when we leave. It's like the homies, we family. You know what I'm saying? It's so, like they never want to go home. No disrespect. They always at my crib, whatever. When we leave there, what we eating? Now we talking about what we doing tomorrow for rehearsal till wee hours in the morning. I wake up, I'm in a group chat. Hey, this is what we got to do today. This shit is like, it's a lot, bro. For this, I'm talking about this particular production. Yesterday, we spent 5 hours on one scene. That's not even done. You know when I was telling you about the medley part where we got to put this whole ensemble? My nigga, when I mean this shit is like nerve-wracking. The kids leave at 8:30. right? They bouncing all over the fucking walls. My son, one of them, he in it. They bouncing over the wall. I gotta, hey, focus. Hey, get it together. Your mama about to pull up. You know what I'm saying? I be having to ask the mama sometimes, hey, just give me 10 minutes. Let me get this correct. So I gotta deal with the kids, right? At the latest, I can only keep them low key to 9. That's the latest. My OGs that been with me, they mama's like, I'll give you 9:30, Holla, but you can't be doing this shit. So really not even that. But the new mamas is like, I'm on that 8:30 because I don't want them to feel like I don't want their kids getting an education. Because usually it be different because it be summertime.
Right.
And we can run it up, but they in school. So I got to focus on the kids. And then when they leave, even though these niggas is adults, they acting like the kids. So it's like, damn, what kids left first? This shit a lot, bro. But it's worth it because, like you said, the finished product. Like, you could come, if you really want to, you could come to my rehearsal, bro, and you could see. Just come for a day, my nigga. I'm inviting you. You could come. And I'm going to ask a day where I know a lot of them go be there, and you could see, like, only a madman would say, ooh, nigga, this is what I want to do.
This is my passion.
Yeah, like, no, when I'm a madman, nigga, I mean only a madman. I am a madman. I don't know it, but I have to be. When I explain to people and then they come and see and they looking all around like, nigga, how you do it? But it's my gift. God gave me that. God gave me that, bro. So,
this is your assignment, bro.
Yeah, it's my
this is
assignment,
your
bro.
assignment.
I ain't mad at it.
But I would be remiss. This is Expert at Failing. If I didn't ask you, tell me something that you did, like a production that just went to shit or almost went to shit.
No, it went to shit.
Okay. Let me hear.
This hat right here.
Okay.
Before the play, Mom, that I did, it was called Legends. It was 52 people in the cast, right? You know what the Wilshire E-Bell is? Okay, so the Wilshire E-Bell is a famous theater in L.A. Niggas done did concerts there, plays there, big budget plays. You can look it up.
Right.
It was founded by women. I think 100-something years old. I would go there as an adult and look at people's shows and be like, damn, one day I'm gonna be here. I'm being somebody play. Nigga, it was my play that I was in at the Wilshire E-Bell. First of all, it sits 1,200 people. We sold 888 tickets. That was the highest to date. Because my venues usually be 300 to 400 people.
Right.
This particular one was 1,200. At Washington hold like 1,200, but we only did the bottom row, which was like 400 or 500. And we did the 500 because when you have kids in your play, a lot of kids, their parents want to come see, their friends want to come see. So every time we did Washington, we did 400, 500 plus. Boom. Regency West, that's 220. We maxed them out every time. They be mad at me. Holla, you got people standing up. You ain't in the fucking hallways. You know. The LA Theater, that's 318. Maxed them out. I have sold out all my shows. The Regency West was in the pandemic. He told me we could only do 600 people. I said, man, it's getting a little crazy. He said, all right, I'm going to let y'all do 800 people. I said, man, it's getting a little crazy. I didn't know. I've never done that many people. He said, how much people over? I'm like, it's like 880. He's like, all right. So the house let us do that, right? Because this was like right when the pandemic, we just did it. Damn, I can't remember the date. But anyway, my nigga, the show was called Legends. I'm like, I want to do a show called Legends. It's about legendary shit. I'm like, the first thing I want to do, I want to get Tommy the Clown. You know, Tommy the Clown
is a legend.
But the clown shit is legend.
Right.
So Larry, Boomer, I'm like, I want to get the OGs that ain't been together. I don't know if you know the history or...
Yeah.
Okay. So you can only imagine, like, them niggas ain't did it like that.
Right.
They ain't been on the stage at the same time. They been in the same vicinity. Rocco, I'm like, nigga, I want to get Tommy, Rocco, Boomer, Larry, Miss Prissy if I could. I want to get them out there. At the end, they gonna close it. It's legendary. It's late, nigga. They gonna go bird. They like, Holla, it's never gonna happen. I'm like, all right, I got relationships with Tommy. I got relationship with Rocco. Larry, my nigga. Boomer, my nigga. Holla at Miss Prissy. These was really...
Right,
I'm an LA nigga, bro. So it happened. I don't know how, but of course God. But nigga, I hooked it up. It happened. The homies hooked it up. I talked to everybody. They're like, all right, Holla, you my nigga. I fuck with you. They did it on the strength of me, which is a blessing, right? So I'm like, that's legendary right there. If you come to the fucking show and don't see nothing else, you see Tommy, Larry on stage, same time, nigga, ending the legend show. That's legend right there, right? Then I'm like, World on Wheels, Skate Depot, legendary.
Right.
This all LA shit.
Right.
I'm gonna do a scene about World on Wheels. I come from 7 to 7s, nigga. Went over to Skate Depot where the bougie bitches is at. Then now they know me over there. I'm a LA nigga. Boom, nigga, that's legendary, right? Boxing, legendary. That's gonna be the opener. We gonna come in, boxing, big ring, the homies is singing. That was legendary. Friday the movie, legendary, right? I'm doing legendary shit.
Right.
All shit that's legendary. So we got this big ass cast. The most I ever paid for a venue is this venue. Dumb high, bro. No disrespect. I don't care if they watching. I don't care if these people watching because they violated. But the house, they was white. Rude as fuck. I paid this money. We paid this money, nigga, a lot of money.
Right.
Then they told us to use the house mics is better than me using my own man that I use. Shout out my nigga Anthony. I use a sound man who do my mics and my stage. So I'm telling them, bro, it's already a stage there. You could do the sound. They tell me, no, we don't even need him. Use the house. Beautiful. It's gonna be, all right, 22 mics. Nigga, extra bands. A lot of money. Nigga, a lot of money. Right? So I'm like, all right. Then the cast. All right, this was what we gotta pay the cast. It's 52 of them, nigga. I ain't even put what I'm making down. Then we got the music director, my nigga doing the beat, choreographers, and then for the first time, which I never do, which I probably shouldn't have did, but we talking about expert at feeling, I can say this.
Please.
Niggas been coming to my shows for word of mouth. I should have knew we sell out every show. Why would I need to pay the radio? No disrespect to the radio. Because when I go to Atlanta, that it works out there. That's what they saying. But in LA, nigga, it's just like, this what I'm doing.
Right.
I paid the radio, bro. Bread. Let me tell you, not one person from the radio bought a ticket. That right there, that hurt it. I could say that, right? That was a failure.
That is 0% on your ROI.
Yes.
That is the terminology.
Another failure was, which I thought would have been booming, was the merch. Because the merch killing. The merch was killing. But I bought too much. I should have bought less and been like, damn, I should have bought more. Instead of buying more, like, damn, I should have bought less.
Right.
So the merch, bread, that hit me hard too, right? And then the costuming for 12 scenes with on an average of 15 people in each scene, nigga, was. But what I come to find out was, you know, people that do these $1 million budgets, they have the budget.
Right.
They starting off with, oh, this is gonna cost us $340,000. They have it. We subtract for that, then they go over budget. Bro, I'm building up my budget. My shit goes backwards. I ain't got $340,000 to start from. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like, this what I got of my own, and this what we gotta do. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of bread, when I mean the most bread I probably accumulated from a play was accumulated in this play. When I mean a lot of money, my nigga, life-changing, was in this play, right? Nigga, when it was all said and done, and I'm not lying, I could say this, like I said, I'm an open book. I don't care about none of that. Because we saying somebody else might see this and might know what not to do because of my mistake.
Facts.
And that's okay. I'm a man of God, brother. I'm good. God got me regardless. You know what I'm saying? I literally bounced back from that. You know what I'm saying? I'm on my third play after this failure. I don't care. Right. So, nigga, when we did everything, the house, the show, fire. The sound, horrible, which made my show horrible.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
I have to learn that.
Tech
audio
will fuck you up. Tech and transitioning will kill you. Our transitions, because of the tech, was a minute in between each scene, which adds 20 minutes to my play.
Right.
Which we didn't know, and I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with what happened. I didn't know also the closer. I know you guys are about to.
No.
I didn't know the closer with the clowns. I didn't know they always go take 10 minutes a piece. We just said 3 minutes. We told the homies, hey, get out there, get off for the 3. It's supposed to be a 15-minute set. Bro, that shit was like an hour. So that great thing, which I probably would have did different, affected the play. The sound people couldn't hear, hurt the play, the transitioning. So those were my biggest play, biggest cast. That failed. The play failed to me. Even though people saying, nigga, that was amazing, Holla. I was like, that shit was trash, bro. Then the money, nigga. The money I was supposed to make from that play, bro, I didn't make a dime.
Because all the extras that you put into it.
And let me tell you something else. That's probably the first time, and I literally think that's probably the first time you know, they always say don't count your chickens before they hatch. That's probably the first time I was actually counting what I was making. Like, ooh, nigga, I'm finna go to the... Because I don't do that, bro. Whatever money it make, that shit make, bro. I love that shit.
Listen, I know what you mean, though.
But when the business kick in, they start telling you, nah, nigga, count your shit. Pay yourself first. I'm like, all right, yeah, nigga, we all right. That's what I'm doing, nigga, yeah. Nigga, when it came down to it, my nigga Christy could tell you, bro, that's who handled my finances. When we looked and we was down there, bro. Nigga, first of all, my cast didn't get paid. I'm talking about a lot of money, brother.
Right.
None of my cast. None of my staff. Not me. When we sat down with the staff for the meeting, we was at Chili, Century and Crenshaw. And Chrissy said, all right, this what we have. Nigga, I start crying. And we still hadn't paid Boomer, my nigga Boomer, and the DJ. Now, my DJ dude, that's my nigga, but he a businessman.
Right.
Even though I probably could have said, Drew, bro, look, you know, his timing is different. With my staff and my nigga Christy, they been here before. We been here before. This shit hurt, but we could bounce back. Right? I couldn't tell DJ Drew that. I couldn't tell Boomer that. Even though Boomer, if he watching right now, Boomer never, anytime I be like, what's up, Boomer, what you charge me? Oh, you my nigga, nothing, or whatever you want to give me. He always tell me that, and because I tell people that too, and I always tell them, nah, man, we got to place value on what we do, because people start telling me that.
Definitely.
I'm like, Boomer, I'm going to give you this. He like, oh, that's more than enough blessings, Holla. You know what I'm saying? So when people ask me now, I still feel fidgety about, but when I start telling niggas like, nah, this is what I'm charging, bro, because that's my value.
And do it unapologetically.
Yeah,
bro.
like now I'm there.
Yeah.
I wasn't at first, but now I tell a nigga, oh, you want one
like
poem?
that.
This what it is. Oh, you want us to come sing the birthday song? Or you want a set? Niggas be asking for 30 minutes. I be like, you know how much 30 minutes is in a play? Do you know how much this gonna cost for me to bring 42 people out to you for 30 minutes? Be for real. And then they be like,
yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, 10 minutes, 5 minutes. But they need to know. But nigga, when she said them numbers, and we paid Boomer, I'm not lying to you, bro. I ain't gonna say what the numbers was, subtract. I'm gonna tell you what them last numbers was. It was about $410 left. 410. Nigga, my son's shoes be $200, bro. You feel me? We go eat right now. Me and you go eat right now, $50. It's 5 people at the table who was supposed to get paid, nigga. Like, oh yeah, this cool. When we broke the shit down on some $30 a piece type shit, and these people know the numbers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I used to have issues with bread in the past. You know what I'm saying? And now when I moved up and it's not an issue, and then this issue kick in on it was my biggest cast, the place I could put a theater, I've always wanted to my whole life, best merchandise.
Biggest audience, nigga, failed. The legends.
Call legends. I have the hat on. I literally have the hat on, nigga, from the show. Merch booming. Nigga, it failed. Bro, I cried right there. Then I went in my car for how the whole meeting went. Nigga, I'll never forget. I sat in my car. I cried for like an hour and 30 minutes, bro. Because it was a lot of issues right there, right? And I said, damn, bro. But that was God showing me. Like, you know, your only high is your biggest failure, bro. He showed me right there in that moment, like, nigga, that will never happen to me ever again. Ever.
And that's why
it will not happen.
That is solely why you never quit after a failure. Because you never lose until you quit. So you failing right there, all it is a lesson. You feel me? Like I be telling people all the time, fail forward. Because the more you learn, the more you fail, the more you learn,
No,
the
that's
more you
real
can
facts.
teach. You
Yeah.
feel me?
And I came back with the mom show, and it fucked niggas up. That's what I'm taking to Atlanta. Niggas can, bro. When I finished that show, my right hand to God. Usually the young people be coming to me, nigga, you ill. Nigga, it was moms crying on my shirt, bro. Like, cause both of my parents, they recovering addicts. And I speak on, it's real life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And ex-addicts, mothers was coming up to me like, I was ashamed. You know, I did this to my kid when I was an addict, and right there in that moment, like what I seen what you said. You talked about your mom and how she different, how she recovered. Like, you changed my life. Bro, that, like my first 10 minutes after the show, that's what was coming up to me. Old man was like, man, I used to smoke, man. You talked about your dad. And you know, I was like, damn, this shit. And that was the bounce back from this.
And that's how you know you walking and living in your purpose.
Nah,
when
definitely,
people
bro.
come to you like that.
Nah, that's,
So, we about to wrap.
yeah, my bad.
No, you good. But I definitely want you to leave a word with them, man. Like somebody that's up and coming, somebody that's into play, somebody that's into something that the majority of us that's not popular or glorified. You feel me? Like just leave a word of anything encouraging for somebody, bro.
All right, this is what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna look right here, right? I'm a religious person, right? I believe in God. Let's just say that's not even your thing, but you know the word faith, right? I've been doing this for 10 years. I have always led with my faith, not my pride, not my ego, not no he say, she say, not for the money, always faith. I know it sounds cliche when they say, don't ever give up. That is true. Always find some time for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because you could pour so much into people and be empty and won't have nobody to pour into you. At least save a little bit. If you can't, surround yourself with people that when you pour into them and they mid and you down, you low and it's almost gone, they could pour back into you. Keep people around you that want to see you win, that love you, that you could trust, that they see your vision, so they ride with you, and they ride with you so much that you take care of them also. If you have a gift, don't put it to the side. Don't ignore it. If it's mothers and fathers out there that your kid have a gift and they telling you it's something they like, see into it. Because some parents do live vicariously through their kids, but your kid could be a person that could change generational curses. This generational wealth Black people don't have. Unfortunately, we inherited generational curses. And in the average family right now, if each person needed $5,000 to live, they would be dead families. This shit is real. If you believe in yourself, work on your craft. Never let nothing, don't let nothing throw that focus off. You know what I'm saying? Even when I was doing what I was doing and other things could get my mind off of that, I still was working. You know what I'm saying? Focus, work hard, and plant good seeds. When you plant good seeds, you get good fruit. Can't nothing. Weeds be in every garden. They in every garden. You know what I'm saying? It's a bad fruit in every garden. But you plant good seeds, you go get a lot of good fruit. And from that good fruit, you go plant more good seeds. Put love into what you're doing. Don't let it be about money. It is a business. You know what I'm saying? But people always tell me, you know, it's business. It's not personal. But you could run your business with a good heart. You don't gotta run your business with bad business. There's such thing as good business and bad business. If you bout your business, be about good business. Because when you hear the word karma, you always think bad. No, it's good karma out there too. You know what I'm saying? You really get out of what you put into it. So stay focused, plant good seeds, always believe in yourself. Keep God first, keep that faith, and surround yourself with people that want to see you win. You know what I'm saying? They okay with you being ahead of the ship because they know you go steer them into the right place. And when y'all reach that destination, y'all all get off the boat together to enjoy it. So that's what I would say, brother.
Where could they find you at, man? Let them know. Where could they find you
Y'all
at?
can find me on the gram. Y'all said, ooh, nigga love the gram. Y'all can reach me on Instagram at THU GGN. That's Thuggin'. I'm not going to change that. They always ask me. That was my first Instagram name. I'm not going to change that. You can find us at toughcrowdent.net. You could get your show. You could get your tickets to the show. Nightmare on Crenshaw, October 28th. Adult tickets is $40. Ages 0 to 12. Don't bring a little infant baby up in there. I'm gonna say 2 to 12. They $20. What else? Tuff Crowd. The Real Tuff Crowd on Instagram. Yeah, just YouTube. It's Tuff Crowd, TUFFCROWD. One word all together, man. Yeah, come find your boy. Come look for me, whoever this is
that,
watching, man.
Y'all need to see that, man.
I am the illest poet alive. I do say that, and I'm gonna tell y'all the reason why I say that, because whatever poet you bring, if you sit us down and we go poem for poem, I got them. I'm not talking about them 3 poems that we do at the slam. Now I'm talking about bring whoever, you sit them down in front of me until they run out, till I run out, which I'm probably not gonna run out of poems. But that's why I'm telling y'all, that's why I say I'm the illest poet alive, because I could prove it.
There you have it. Another episode.
Appreciate you, brother.
At Expert as Feeling. Yeah. I appreciate you, man.
Thanks, man.
We out.